So the footage you're looking at right now is actually recorded at the start of June of this year. That makes it almost 3 months old. And you're probably wondering why I recorded it so far in advance. And that was because I originally had another video about Roblox that had to be scrapped. And that's kind of why I titled this video the way it's titled right now. Basically, I'm not going to be doing any more Roblox content on this channel for the foreseeable future. The biggest reason being that I literally can't. Roblox, I've talked about this briefly in the past, they have taken measures to prevent a whole bunch of hacking on their site. And in the process, they've prevented things like program injection, which technically screen recording is that. Like, when you fire up like game capture and OBS and stuff, that's an injection that goes into Roblox. That way you can record and everything. So basically, that no longer works. I made a video a little while back that's actually hasn't done too shabby, quite frankly, but it's misled a lot of people as of lately, thinking like that you can record. I'm just gonna say it right here. Recording on Roblox is no longer possible. At least, like, without a capture card, that's for sure. I haven't tested the capture card method in that video at all, but I can say that any game capture method no longer works. I can't even take screenshots in Roblox. That's how bad it has gotten. For whatever reason, it defocuses whenever you attempt to take a screenshot, at least on Windows 11. So, yeah, not very good, that's for sure. And I'm just going to repeat some of the thoughts I've had on this in the past. I just really think, and I still think, that this whole process right here, going this far with this sort of thing, is just really unnecessary. In the other video I did mention some points such as, content creators kind of keeping Roblox alive and everything by being able to record it. That's literally where it all comes from and everything. I guess everybody's using capture cards because no other people seem to be having any problem recording Roblox, at least that I know of right now. I do have a capture card, but it's currently connected to my Switch, and quite frankly, to be honest with you, I really don't feel like connecting like different wires around, switching around my displays and everything every single time, because I just really think like since there's a little bit of friction there, because obviously like it's got to click into place and everything, eventually like the more and more I do that, it could damage the card over time. I'm not saying the thing's going to shatter to pieces like the second I unplug the HDMI output. This is the only capture card I really have on me right now, and I really don't feel like picking up a new one to do all that and everything. I just really think it's too much for too little. And the second big reason why I no longer want to do videos with like Roblox anymore is kind of predictable, and that is the situation that's been going down with like Schlep and everything. Basically, in a nutshell, Schlep is a YouTuber who catches predators on Roblox. Roblox has a serious predator problem, that's for sure. I won't go too deep into it because I'm pretty sure like there are a lot of kids who watch this channel and everything. Just be aware, if you still are going to use Roblox, there are certain games you should really stay away from that Roblox has outright refused to remove. And quite frankly, I just really think that's extremely scummy behavior. But really, the whole Schlep situation has extended from them going out of their way to send a cease and desist to this guy who's been doing so much work to catch these people and is genuinely like saving kids and everything. It's just really sad, and this just really shows just how ignorant this company is. The predator problem on Roblox has become far more well known and everything. Right when this issue happened, Roblox's stock price took a massive plummet, at least temporarily. Supposedly it went back up to normal in recent times. Several lawsuits are also currently being filed against them too, which I think is great. Like, Roblox is just a really scummy tech corporation, like many others too. I think it's good that this is finally coming to light and everything, but I really just don't want to be like associated with this platform right now, given like the whole situation and everything. There have been a lot of people who have been hurt by this platform, and that's where all these lawsuits are coming from pretty much. It's resulted in lots of real-life abuse that has just been completely swept under the rug because Roblox would rather lie about it than take action to appeal to investors and stuff. They choose profits over child safety, which is not something anyone would really proudly go and state, which is why they're trying so hard to deny, 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 and just generally lie to the public. I'm really glad that no one is buying this at all. They've responded to Schlep, I don't even know how many times now. And I'm going to put responded in quotation marks because it's all in corporate speak, I guess. That's what I'll call it. In one of their first responses, they called Schlep a vigilante, apparently. I actually went and saw this article because I legitimately, my mind really didn't, fully process it. But the article is very real. I can confirm that. They called Schlep a quote-unquote vigilante, which a vigilante is someone who takes the law into their own hands, which is not what Schlep is doing whatsoever. He basically works with law enforcement, which is by no means taking the law into your own hands. That would be like trying to take the place of the police completely and everything. That was kind of really, I guess what really made this whole situation go up in flames and everything. Because they're essentially trying to silence the whistleblowers in this community and everything. And the reason, even if Schlep was a vigilante, I think Roblox would need vigilantes because their moderation efforts are a complete joke. Prior to the whole Schlep situation, I used to watch a lot of Ruben Sims videos, I still do. And that really brought to light just how absent the moderation is and how easy it is to bypass it in this community. Now luckily recently, as a result of the backlash, they've started changing around some things. In the game Meep City, they removed some features that predators were infamously using, and while that caused the player count to plummet, it is keeping people safe. The predators from Meep City, they've all moved on to other places, which is really good. I can only imagine how many kids are in that game, and so many others too, because to my knowledge, that game was completely unrestricted. Another thing they've done is they've taken social hangout games and restricted them to people 13 and older. And that's also kind of a big place for predators to be at and everything. And these just casually show up on the front page sometimes. They're not hard to find. You don't need to know where to look to find these things. Multiple people have reported that kids have literally just come across this stuff whilst on Roblox, which is terrifying for obvious reasons and everything, because obviously if the kids can just come across it, the moderators need to come across it first, because they have to go out and find this stuff before kids do, if it even somehow gets published in the first place, which I really have a problem with, just being able to publish your stuff and it doesn't go through any moderation whatsoever. So you could literally upload whatever you want and it would be there. It wouldn't be stopped. Even if a moderator came later and removed it, if they felt like it, if the stars and planets align on Friday the 13th, that would still be damage done to the platform, and that's another serious problem this platform has and everything. Anyways, the problems I mentioned, those were both made in response to backlash, along with other things too in the past. Supposedly the predators that Schlep has exposed only get banned when their videos go viral. So that's basically damage control by Roblox right there. They don't moderate except, when it threatens their public image, I guess. And their public image is already pretty screwed right now. I hope people continue to push further for change in Roblox, because if the only way we can get them to, fix this stuff is by suing them, I say we keep on suing them. Until, this is an actually safe kids platform and everything. The latest stuff going on right now is Law by Mike is suing them, and I also heard that the US government might also be investigating them too, so this is absolutely huge. Yeah, hopefully everybody wins their cases against Roblox, because Roblox has done a lot of damage and has just swept it under the rug. And this is highly illegal stuff they're doing and everything, or at least they're facilitating on their platform. And what the worst thing about it is that they don't even properly address it. Instead, they just lie about it and say it's safe for kids and everything. Which I'm not saying all of Roblox is completely unsafe for kids, but it's really not hard to find all the unsafe parts and everything. I remember seeing Meep City on the front page many times, especially in my early days of Roblox and everything. Not anymore, because, player count is completely cooked and everything. But, at that point, I was, only a couple clicks away from discovering, this massive problem when I was a kid. Anyways, to close off this video, I would just like to say, if you're a kid, stay off Roblox. And if you're not going to follow that first piece of advice right there, because, I know Roblox is kind of a beloved game. Like, I'm not saying, like, it's all bad and everything. It's just really the management is like completely screwing it over right now. But there's really a lot of great things on Roblox that are from the community and everything. That's basically what keeps this platform alive, the community. You can contribute to the movement. I would highly recommend you do so in some way. It's every little bit helps and everything. But clearly Roblox is not doing anything. At least nothing to do with the actual problem itself, besides, you know, the repercussions they're facing right now and everything, the backlash. So just stay safe out there. I'm not going to be doing any more videos on this platform anymore, as I've said. At least not for a good while here. Maybe if like they remove Bazooki from CEO and everything, and they really get all their stuff straight and everything. They fix everything, it's all good, it's actually safe. I might return if I feel inclined to do so and everything. I know I don't post nearly as much Roblox as I used to, but I really just wanted to make this little video here to just really put an official end to it. I didn't really want this to go fizzle out and everything. Especially when we have like a situation like this that's really worth talking about right now and everything. Anyways, Law by Mike has a website called ithinkihavaecase.com. If you think you have a case, go there. Again, every little bit towards this movement helps, and I want to see this company, you know, fix itself. Even if we have to sue it a ton, even if we have to do all this, there's easier ways to do it, that's for sure. More reasonable ways, you know, like working with the community and everything. But Roblox has clearly proved that they do not care about working with us, among not caring about various other things. But yeah, that's all I've really got to say. We're probably going to be doing a lot more Nintendo things on this channel, so I hope you like Nintendo. So if you like what you heard, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you later. #freeschlep.